Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! This is my first video of 2018. I had a little break there over Christmas. I took like a week and a half off, but I am back and I'm really excited about all the content that I have planned for 2018. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and stick around for more. So now would be the time when I would normally go out and do a grocery shop, and I would normally film like a grocery haul and meal plan for you. But it's a new year, I'm trying to be more thrifty this year, savvy, whatever you want to call it, and budget a bit better. And so before I went out to Aldi, it felt like I had nothing in my cupboards, by the way. I felt like we had nothing to eat. But before I went out and just did a shop, I thought I'm gonna have a look around my cupboards and see what I do actually have. And I think I'll probably be surprised with what I can make out of what I don't really think is very much. So I'm going to take you with me and we're going to go through my cupboards and see if we have enough that I can last the week without having to go and do a grocery haul. I don't have any fresh fruit, so I have nipped down to the co-op and picked up some bananas and strawberries and apples today, just for the kids and me and Andrew to keep us going. But as far as meals go, I'm pretty sure we probably have enough in the cupboards. So I'm going to show you what we have and then I'm going to show you my meal plan with what I found. Okay, so first up we will go to my fridge. So it actually looks really full, but a lot of it is these grapes need to go out. I've got some puff pastry, this is garlic puree. This is some soup which is past its best and needs to go out now. I've got loads of potatoes, a little bit of spinach. This was some patty from Christmas that's nearly done. Some of my lactose-free spread. I have a root vegetable microwave mash there. Some of the kids' yogurts, butter, cranberry jelly, another thing of milk, a tiny bit of cheese left, some cream that we had from Christmas that probably needs to go out now, some soup again that never got used, so that needs to go out, and we have some leftover dessert and some cheeses. And I have also just found right at the back an unopened smoked sausage, so that is something else. So not a lot, to be honest, nothing to make a meal out of really to speak of. Oh, and I also have a little bit in here of some smoked salmon. Again, not enough to make a meal out of. Right, let's have a look in the freezer. So in here, oh, we've got this duck party selection that we have left over from Christmas time. We have 2 breaded haddock fillets, but there's 4 in our family, so that's not really enough for one meal. I've got in this bag, hang on, I'll take it out, some diced chicken breasts, so that could do for one night. And what have we got here? Some diced carrots, and some broccoli, oh my goodness, I have trouble saying that, broccoli florets. In this drawer we have some micro rice, what's this? Chips. Please don't look at my drawers of my freezer, they need a clean out. Some cauliflower, sprouts, what's this one? Some more cauliflower and some sliced mushrooms. And down the bottom I've got 2 things of milk frozen, because when I was at the co-op today they had milk reduced to 10p, so I just took 2 and froze them, and we'll use them when we run out of the milk that we're using. Okay, into my cupboards, which again are jam-packed, but nothing really to make a meal out of. Most of it is baking stuff. There is some couscous at the back here, which is the only kind of thing that you could add to a meal. I've got loads of stock cubes and spices and things, which is always handy. I have a jar of pesto here, gravy, chili jam, a jar of bolognese sauce. So lots of bits and pieces. Let's have a look. Okay, so this bottom drawer here is normally nice and neat and tidy, and I organised it all before Christmas, and look at it now. Everyone just shoves everything back in and it gets a total mess. So over Christmas, everything got shoved in, and this is what it looks like now. What a disgrace. But I'm going to show you what we've got. We've got loads of bits and pieces in here. So I've got some tins of beans. I've got some tomato soup. Loads of bread. Look. 2 different ones that have been opened. Does that happen in anyone else's house? So annoying. Some oat cakes. That's handy for snacks for the kids. Some wraps. Crisps. Some random crackers that were left over from Christmas that I've put in a sandwich bag so they don't go soft. This is our biscuit tin. What else have we got in here? Got some napkins for Valentine's Day. I've got lentils. I have loads of pasta in here, porridge, plenty of biscuits, and in here I've got like dried goods, like I've got loads of seeds and things for making like any like granola bars and things like that. So, there's a few bits and pieces in there. And I've just looked a bit closer and realised I've also got a full thing of eggs, so that's always good. Right, so I'm going to have a sit down and now I've looked through everything and work out what I can make with what I have. I'm upstairs now. I came up to my room to do some planning. So I've got my plan here on my phone. I'm about to go and enter it into my bullet journal, and I'm really chuffed that I've managed to come up with a whole week's meal plan with just the stuff that's in our cupboard, and it's not too unhealthy. There's lots of vegetables included in those meals, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And that saved us a little bit of money, because I would normally have just gone out and done like our regular weekly food shop, and as you can see from what I've planned, I really didn't need to. So I'm pleased with that. Okay, so for easiness, I've just grabbed my phone, and while it's still fresh in my mind, I've just started to make a list of what I can make with what we have. So first up, I've done fish and chips or egg and chips. So as I said, there's only 2 fish fillets, so 2 of us will have fish and chips, and probably me and Andrew will have egg and chips because the kids like fish. So that'll be one night's dinner. The next night I've put chicken and mushroom spaghetti. I've got that chicken in the freezer and the frozen mushrooms, and I'll use a little bit of stock and create a sauce and do chicken and mushroom spaghetti. The next night I've put down beans on toast. We've got loads of beans and plenty of bread, as you saw, so I will do beans on toast one night. I've put veggie tart because I have that puff pastry in the fridge, and I have a few different things I can use. We've got some broccoli and sprouts and things that I could use. I have tomato puree that I could use as a base, like a sauce onto the pastry, or I've also got that pesto, so I could use one or the other. And we've got this selection of cheeses left over from Christmas, so I think there's some brie in there that I could probably use. And I've also got the cranberry, so I could even do like a brie and cranberry tart, so I can sort of decide what I'm going to do with that near the time, but that's one option. So I've also put down omelette, and that's something that we like in this house, and we've also got a bit of cheese we can add to that. We've got potatoes left, so we can have baked potatoes one night, and we had that smoked sausage that I found, so I'll do smoked sausage pasta one night and mix through that bolognese jar of bolognese sauce that I found in the cupboard. So that's 7 nights of dinners without me even having to go to the supermarket. As I said, I'm going to be putting that meal plan into my bullet journal. If you're interested in seeing my bullet journal, I'm going to be doing like a mini series talking you through it and showing you mine. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching today. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!